Right, before we start, I'd just like to thank the sponsor of today's video, and they are Incogni, for making this trip possible. Oh, and they've also given MacMaster viewers an exclusive link to get 60% off an annual plan. I'll tell you more about that later, so keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. Now, we're heading off tomorrow morning back over to East Midlands Airport, where it's absolutely freezing. And I thought, I'm not going to start the video tomorrow morning. I'm going to start it tonight and show you the last bit of sunshine right here in Fuerteventura and have a little wander around, because now it is sunset and it is beautiful. The temperature's perfect, everybody's having a drink at the bars, etc., and we can see the sea there as well. It is fantastic, it's a great vibe, and I thought I'll bring a little bit of sunshine back into your life before we head off back to colder climates. If you're new to the channel, at the end, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and also give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. No way! There's a kid there on a surfboard doing way better than I could ever do. I mean, I could do it, you know, if I tried, I guess. Nah. Okay, so before we go any further, I'd just like to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, and they are Incogni, who have very kindly given the MacMaster viewers an exclusive link where you can get 60% off an annual plan. So, who are Incogni and what do they do? Well, Incogni are a personal data removal service that's for anyone who values their privacy and are tired of spam cluttering their inboxes and relentless calls and messages about unwanted offers and scams. Now, you may be wondering, how do these people get your personal information? I know I certainly do. Well, I found out. Let me tell you more. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you'll sign up for a store's loyalty card and then you start getting spam emails, calls or texts from telemarketers? Or say, for instance, you'll Google air fryers and start getting spam emails about air fryers. I used to get it all the time and it drove me nuts. Now, I looked into why this happens, and it's because all of these companies sell your data to giant firms called data brokers, and then they sell your information to other advertisers. I was shocked as to how much information was out there on the internet, such as my postal address, phone number and email address. I also found out that these data brokers are required by law to remove my information if I ask them to. But doing that one by myself would be virtually impossible. Now that's where Incogni comes in, as they contacted all of those companies for me. I didn't have to do anything, and they alerted me when the request was completed. Since I signed up to Incogni, I get almost no spam, and I can't even remember the last time I got a call from my old friend Unknown Caller. I also read the other day there's been a huge spike in the number of online websites being hacked, resulting in an alarming number of data breaches. Like, for instance, MoneyGram recently confirmed they were hacked, where social security numbers, driver's licenses and other customer data had been leaked. That's why I highly recommend Incogni. Incogni provides improved protection from hackers and cyber attacks such as phishing or identity theft that use your personal information to target you. Total strangers accessing your most personal information, including your address, phone number, and wait for this, even your weekend hangout spots. invasive shadow profiles that can use your online activity to influence your behaviour and world views, such as political affiliations. Incogni is so simple. Believe me, I've done it myself. On the first day, you register and subscribe for Incogni. They send out data removal requests to all applicable data brokers on their list. And in the first week, the first data brokers start responding to their requests. They use the GDPR, CCPA and other applicable privacy laws to make data brokers remove your personal information from their databases. And in the first quarter, most data removal requests are processed within 2 months, and they follow up on those that aren't to make sure your personal information is removed. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Incogni have very kindly given the MacMaster viewers an exclusive link where you can get 60% off an annual plan. So what are you waiting for? Go to incogni.com/MacMaster and use the code MacMaster. The link is in the description and on screen now. Or grab your mobile phone and scan that QR code that you can see right here on screen now. Right, onwards my friends. You know, I've said this a million times before. I love this time of day. I also love morning as well. Sunrise and sunset are my two favourite times of day. I think sunrise being my first favourite because it's a fresh canvas, a clean canvas. Anything could happen throughout the day, and you can make anything happen as well if you're thinking positive, and that's what I like about it. And especially when you're abroad like this and you've got beautiful blue skies throughout the day and you know it's going to be a glorious day. I love it, and it just makes you feel happy. Come on, let's have a wander on and see what's going on. And I might have to have a little bite to eat later, but I won't take you with me for that one, but I'll just show you the views, etc. Because tomorrow we're heading off on Jet2 and they're taking us back to East Midlands Airport. It's a double-edged sword really, because I don't really want to go back to the cold weather, but it's always nice to get back to my family. So come on, onwards. Now, I have had lots of people who love Fuerteventura say, you've got to do the island, you've got to, it's the only island you've not done out of the Canary Islands. And I feel kind of guilty really, because it's not been my favourite island, I have to say. Don't get me wrong, I love it, I love the weather, I love the Canary Islands in general. But out of them all that I've been to, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, that I just came back from in the last video, I don't know, I'd say in order of the islands that I like them, I would say obviously Tenerife first, and then I'd probably say Gran Canaria second, then Lanzarote, and then finally in last place, unfortunately, Fuerteventura. However, saying that, I haven't really given it a chance, have I? Because I've only been to Coralejo, and there are other places in Fuerteventura. So maybe, just maybe, I'll have to come back and try one of the other resorts. But that's the thing, you see, with Fuerteventura, I think you personally need a car if you come here, because it gets expensive to keep using taxis all the time. So if you do come to Fuerteventura, budget in a car. Make sure you get a car, hire a car. Now I'm going to be entirely honest with you, I'm kind of lost. I want to try and get to the main street of Coralejo. I think we've got all the vans around here for the surfers, etc. I'm guessing if I just follow this road, then it'll take me there somehow. But I've just been wandering around, the beach. I've got sand in my shoes. You shouldn't go on a beach in your trainers, should you? You should be barefoot. It's uncool. My watch says it looks like you're working out. I feel like I am. Got another, just had to Google where I am, or Apple Map where I am. Another half a mile up to the main street. Come on. Oh. Right, my friends, well, I think what I'm going to do now, and I hope you don't mind, I'm not going to take you guys in with me, but I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to go into Everest Spice here, which is a nice Indian restaurant that I went in the first night when I got here with Scotsman in Tenerife, Kevin, and it's a lovely Indian restaurant. Love the naan bread in there. So I'm going to go in there, then I'll see you in the morning, and we'll have a quick wander around just after breakfast time at the beach near my hotel, which is gorgeous, really. It's just a bit out on a limb, that's the only problem. Hi, that's the only problem. So we're going to head in here and I'll see you guys in the morning. Rather than do some kind of special effect, I think I'll just fade out here into the morning. Fade out here into the morning. Good morning, my friends. It is time to catch a plane back to East Midlands Airport with Jet2. And I have to say, I'm kind of excited a little bit because I can go back and see my family, but I'm not looking forward to the cold weather. Probably would be better if they were getting on a plane and coming back here. But anyway, or maybe a different island. I mean, I'll sum up Fuerteventura a little later on in this video for you. Anyway, we're going to get a taxi now. The flight is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 11:07 at the moment in the morning. Checkout's 12. I've packed my bag. I've got everything ready. We're going to get a taxi to the airport. That's going to be about 60 odd dollars, 70 euros, sorry, not dollars. Used to think in dollars, aren't I? 60 odd euros. We'll find out what that is. I didn't get any transfers with this one, so oh, clouds have just covered the sunshine up there. Anyway, come on, let's go and get that taxi. Onwards, my friends. Put a W before that and you'll probably describe what I am. Come on. Trolling myself now. Right, so just waiting for a taxi now. Taxi number 12. Straight to the airport. It's now 11:22. We don't fly till 3. You're going to have plenty of time to look around the airport as well. I've not seen the airport from departures in Fuerteventura, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like. I've been around obviously Tenerife, I've done Lanzarote, and I've done the one, what's the one at Benidorm? Is that Alicante, isn't it? Done there, that's a really good airport. And also Malaga, that's a good airport, so it'll be interesting to see what this one's like. It's about a half an hour journey in the taxi, so we'll try and catch a few sights along the way. I'm not sure what we'll see. It was okay on the way here. I think next time if I came back to Fuerteventura, I'd hire a car and I'd go around different places, and I certainly wouldn't stop at this hotel. It's way too far out from the main town of Coralejo. I've had to get a taxi in there every day, which has been about 12 euros there and 12 euros back. So if you've not seen the review on this hotel, check it out. It'll have been the last one, I believe. So have a look at that one and see what you think to the hotel. Right, come on, onwards. Ah, gracias. Thank you. Right, my friends, here we are. That's a rather noisy coach. Here we are, Fuerteventura Airport. We're going to capture the flight, we're going to capture takeoff, we're going to capture in-flight and landing, and also have a look around the airport and have a look at some planes taking off if they've got some windows, which normally airports do. So let's take a look around. Come on. Oh, by the way, the taxi came to 56 euros from Coralejo to here, and that's on a weekday. I think it's more at weekend, you'll have to check. And it's now 12:08. So I reckon we should just get through security in a moment, and then get to the other side and have a look at some planes taking off, because we've got 3 hours now before takeoff, so plenty of time. Right, so I'm already checked in. I've got my boarding pass electronically. I don't need to check my bag in or anything. That's going to go on board with me as well, along with my backpack. So I'm just going to get straight through security now. It is 12:24 now, so we'll see how long it actually takes to get through security. Fingers crossed, not too long. There's a lot of surfers around, by the way, surf dudes, and people with dogs. Dog people and surfers. I'll see you guys on the other side. Right, through security, it is now 12:34. Very quick. In fact, the lady on the scanning machine didn't even look at the screen when my bag was going through. She was talking to somebody. Happy days for me, because that means I was straight through, didn't have to take anything else out, really quickly, and there's nothing in my bag of any importance. We're outside duty free, so as I normally do, let's go and have a look at the price of Jameson and other stuff in here. I always say this though, I don't know why anyone would actually buy anything from, I don't know why anyone would buy anything from duty free. So, look at them laughing. Let's go. It's contagious, come on. Right, there you go, duty free. Complete rip-off. Did you see how much Maltesers were? That's mental. It's cheaper from Asda. Quattro. Why does every other language other than English sound much more cooler and a little bit sexier? It's actually a pretty good airport, to be honest. There's a kids' play area over there. We've got loads of shops. We've got an outside area as well, which I'm going to go and check out shortly. Burger King, coffee shops. Pretty good airport, to be fair. Ah, that's your outdoor terrace. I would have put the outdoor terrace there and looking at the planes, whereas you can't really see anything there. It's kind of in the middle. You can see the sky and that's about it, but oh well, onwards. Right, it is 1:27 and it says go to my gate, B1. So I want to go to my gate, go through security, passport control, and I'll see you on the other side. Right, we've gone through, and I think I can see the plane there as well, the Jet2 plane. Actually, I think that one might be Leeds Bradford. We need East Midlands. Come on. Although when I get to East Midlands, I've got to drive to Leeds, so it would have been better to get on that one. But my car is at East Midlands, so wouldn't make much sense, would it? Actually, is that an outside area or? Yeah, I think it is. I think I can get outside here. Might nip outside and see if I can get a better view of the planes. And you can't get a better view of the planes. And
6, 8, 3, 9 to Cologne, Bonn.
Cologne?
Please proceed urgently to gate number A14.
Listen, no Englishman ever speaks like that. That's like the old BBC, sort of like speaking from years ago, isn't it? Accent. Anyway, couldn't get a better view of the planes, and everyone's smoking out there. It was a horrible smell, so I'm going to give that a miss. I'm going to say, don't come through to this part too early, because there's not really a lot to do once you've got past passport control. There's a little restaurant cafe there, but no Burger Kings, nothing. There's way more the other side. Well, the gentleman said, oh, you'll be boarding. We're not boarding, it's the Leeds one that's boarding. You got mixed up, so now I'm stuck to this side.
Passengers on flight Jet2 4042 to Leeds, Bradford. Please proceed urgently to gate number B6.
Big mistake coming through, big mistake. I am a bit peckish and there really isn't anything. I should have just stayed the other side for a while. Big mistake. Right, so just come over the tannoy. Passengers that are going to East Midlands go to gate B1. It is 11 minutes past 2. I'm hoping that we just get on board and take off, and I can have a little bite to eat on board. I'm going to try and show you where we are on my other phone on the map. People have asked me this before, and I'll tell you again just in case you didn't see it. I download the maps beforehand, and then I use the GPS, even though I've got airplane mode on, and you should be able to see through the window down at the ground, and actually see. I can show you then where you're at, what you're actually looking at, and where you're actually looking at. Right. Oh, I think we're boarding. We are.
1, 6, 6, 5.
Typically, woman leaves the bloke to carry everything.
Now saying it like
You're very warm welcome on board this Jet2.com and Jet2 FLIGHT back to East Midlands. We're ready to go at the front here. Air traffic control are going to let us push back in just over 10 minutes time. So we just have to sit tight for 10 minutes. But when we get airborne, flight time about 4 hours 15 minutes, and I'll talk to you again during the cruise, get you an estimated time of arrival and East Midlands weather just as soon as I can. Looking at you in the cabin, we have 4 very nice ladies, Shannon, Ivy, Ellie and Chloe. Enjoy the flight, thank you.
doors at the front. To help you find your way to the exits when there's reduced lighting visibility, we have extra lighting in the ceiling and in the aisle along the floor.
When told by us, remove it from its bag by pulling the tab and pull it over your head. Put the strap around your waist, fasten at the front as we're showing you, and tighten by pulling the tab.
Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on this red toggle. If you need to inflate it more, blow into this tube.
There's also a light and a whistle to help you attract attention.
Yes.
Midlands.
Now we've landed. You must stay seated and buckled up until the seatbelt sign is turned
Just
off.
make sure you've got everything with you.
Cabin crew, disarm doors for arrival.
Cabin crew, final door check. Then clear to open doors for arrival.
Right, okay, car's warming up, so got my bags. Now we just need to make our way back through passport control, and I'll see you on the other side. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Should have put me hoodie on. Oh, right, can't film in here. I'll see you on the other side. Right, through security, that didn't take very long at all, or passport control, went through the automated barriers. Car's all warmed up for me because I've done that remotely, so should be nice and warm. Put my heated seats on and my steering wheel as well. The flight itself, it was okay, it wasn't too bad, non-eventful really, apart from the fact that it was freezing in there. I had to put some magazines down by the vents near my feet because it was so cold, and then they turned the heat up for me. The sandwich itself, the tuna crunch sandwich, I enjoyed that, really good. Pringles as well, and also the Yorkshire tea. Who doesn't like Yorkshire tea? And Jet2 have Yorkshire tea because they're a Yorkshire airline. And the Kit Kat was good as well, although Kit Kats, I'm sure, used to taste better back in the day when they was wrapped in silver foil. So until the next time, I'm going to think, well, where am I going to go next? Where am I going to go next? I've got an idea, so keep an eye out and make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Before I go, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video once more, and they are Incogni. Take back your personal data today with Incogni. Head over to incogni.com/MacMaster, use the code MacMaster and get 60% off an annual plan and take back your personal data. You can see the website on the screen here, and also you can see a QR code. Scan that QR code with your phone and it'll take you there right now, and you'll get 60% off an annual plan by using the code MacMaster. So thank you Incogni for making this trip possible, and thank you guys for joining me along the way, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And also, like I say, heading off again very soon on a plane, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you later, off to a warm car.